We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Baltimore Orioles and the Washington Nationals. Anthony Santander looks to notch his 200th hit of the season. Coming up next. Tanner Rainey is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Nationals. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy has 3 pitches that he brings into his mix. And if he has all of them working, he has a chance to be really solid. A good pitcher, but he needs command of all 3 of his pitches.
Leading off for Baltimore, the center fielder, number 2, Starling Marquez.
Ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1.
A ball and no strikes. So guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. High in the air out towards shallow right. Thames has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
Batting second, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
So here's Yoan Moncada. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
First delivery to him on the way. Bounce it to the left side. Oh, and Cabrera bobbles it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a 1-out base runner.
Runner at first following the error. And set to go is the switch-hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, Dero. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Still 1-2. Oh, and he misses it. The tag, and he is out. He will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs or hits here as the error turns out to be unimportant. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. Madison Bumgarner will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
You know, every pitcher comes out of spring training hoping they can make somewhere between 30 to 35 starts. This guy will be making start number 30 on the year. He's reliable, he's dependable, and he's been pretty good all season long. 30 starts, not an easy thing to do.
Stepping in, Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Now the pitch. The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
To short. And he is in there.
Batting second. The
last thing you want to do is give a home team an unearned base in the first inning. Now they've got a speedster on the bag with no outs and a good chance to score early in this game.
Adam Eaton digging in next. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. He's totaled 4 hits in 16 tries.
0-1.
Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty B. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year. Keep the big picture in sight because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make it work for him. So that 3-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
Here now is Juan Soto. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Bumgarner removed to first. He just manages to get his hand in. Turner stands at first with 1 out. And he takes strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, and 2, here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. There's 1. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. We played an inning, still 0-0. In now, Trey Mancini watches fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories.
It's so hard to win the Triple Crown: batting average, home runs, and RBIs. And speaking of RBIs, he only has a couple in his last 10 games.
Here it comes, 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
The count now at 2-1. And the pitch.
That's ball 3.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Coming to the plate now, Matt Olson. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. This year against right-handed pitching, Olsen has an eye-grabbing batting line, one that resides above the 340 plateau.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. That smokes, but right into the shift. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Dero, with that stacked infield on the right side. You hit it through where the shift is. You have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the ball.
That batting average still well up there to begin play. 33 home runs and an even 80 RBI. Outside for a ball, 1-1. This is skied into short left center. Giving chase is Robles. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Striding into the box, Adley Rutschman took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fouled away. Outside, 2-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
3-1 pitch.
Hey!
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. He's in there. A called strike 3. Orioles lead 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Striding in now for the Nats, Eric Thames. Set to lead off the home half of the second. First offering on its way. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Ready with another 2-2. Back up the
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
Good pitcher right there. You can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
As Asdrubal Cabrera is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And here's a swing and a miss from Cabrera as he's set down on strikes, and there's one away.
Victor Robles.
Victor Robles digging in now. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one.
No strike.
258 the average to begin play. 8 home runs and 41 RBIs. Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles. Bumgarner, affectionately known, of course, as Mad Bum. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Lined hard and deep down the left field line, but a foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however, to second for one. One's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
That is good. The first
Stepping up to the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Bottom of the second here with no score. Runners off for second. Strike taken to throw. Not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
And that's in there. Base hit. Robles rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
This team's been in a pretty bad funk. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game. So to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, Dio, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Stepping in, Ramon Urso. Average for a minute in the play, sits down in the 250s. First delivery to him on the way. High and deep to right center. Right fielder is on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. Into the box now, Kiani Cavaco. From the stretch. Hit in the air out to left. Soto comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Now that
digging in next will be Starling Marte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. This is on the ground over the first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're down 1-0. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Wilmer Defoe is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Down the third baseline. Okada has it. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Ladies and gentlemen.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
Trey Turner will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Behind 0-2 now. Rounded back up the middle. Reined in. One there. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
The batter, number 2.
Plate
designated hitter.
There's a strikeout victim in his first try. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
0-1 for
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Oh, that's off the plate.
1 ball, 1 strike. One and 2 now to Adam Eaton.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Urso onto the grass. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Now in the box, Juan Soto. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's inside.
Now the 1-0.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
A runner on first with 2 away.
That's ball
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
He's running. Pitch outside. The throw.
He's safe.
Well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, he's still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 outs.
The right fielder.
Digging in to try it again. Eric Thames. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. In there for strike one. Swing and a miss here. He's behind in the count now, 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
0-2. Here it is. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. And another foul ball. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
A pause. And the 0-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Nats leave a pair, but they're on top 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. First offering on its way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
2 balls and no strikes. The count to Yoan Moncada.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Swung on and grounded to the second baseman, Defoe. He's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth. Down the plate, Anthony Santander. And the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter which side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
Nope.
And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Fastball well outside.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Soto is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The right fielder.
Bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the power-hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. First pitch of the at-bat. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Nationals are out in front here, 1-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Leading off for Washington.
Thank you, Heidi.
The third baseman,
As
Oh,
Bruno
ball.
Cabrera is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. As dribble Cabrera ahead in a 3-1 countdown.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
And he popped him up. Here comes Mancini. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Center fielder, number 16, Victor Robles.
To the plate now, Victor Robles. Bumgarner gets ahead of him with strike one. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. Moncada loves it. There's one on the first, and it's a double play. Second they've hit into in these first full innings. There are 2 away now.
Ryan Zimmerman.
So 2 are gone now in the Nationals' fourth. And that'll bring up the power-hitting first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman. Bumgarner has his target. Here's the delivery.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. 1 run, 4 hits. 1 error thus far for the Nationals. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Hit on the ground to third. Moncada fields it cleanly. Go on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Nationals go quietly. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult for the opposing pitching.
Thank you, Heidi.
Matt.
First pitch on its way. Matt Olson is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Unbelievable. A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. A solo shot that time for Matt Olson. Home run number 57 thus far, as the Orioles have come back to tie our score at 1.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Now the National skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening.
Ladies and gentlemen,
so he'll make his way to the dugout here as he'll turn things over to the bullpen from here on out.
Number 60, Hunter.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. He'll roll over it and send it to shortstop. Knee high, he barehands it. Wow.
Now batting.
Ready now for Baltimore. Adley Rutschman. First offering on its way. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 3-0
Outside, that's the
now.
ball.
Strickland has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And they'll keep it going here as he's into third base with a triple.
Yeah, and you can see he was
Now
looking for a fastball all
defensive
the way, and he
Romo.
jumps all over it,
First
pulling it
down.
hard. And the second he dropped the bat, he was looking to stretch this thing as far as he could. Mission accomplished as he stands on third.
Standing in now, Ramon Urso.
Ball, that's
As
in.
he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And it'll look like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job.
Count is
Take
2 and 1.
inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team to move.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Robles is there. Let's see if they test it. And boy, I thought they might have had a shot at scoring him there, but they put up the stop sign with 2 away now. Ready now, Kiani Cavaco. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Coming in to score is the runner from third, and the Orioles have taken the lead. It's 2-1.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out within it.
It's so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, Hero. You're in trouble. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make 1 bad pitch, a base hit.
And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Orioles lead it 2-1. So stepping in, Kurt Suzuki.
Leading off
He'll look
for
to
the
bounce back
Nationals,
after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matt. He put arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And this is swung on and missed there by Suzuki, and he's in trouble now, down 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-2.
Ball 2. I got the count. 2-2.
Finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in for his second at-bat, Wilmer Defoe. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey.
Bumgarner ready with the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. No offer on
inside,
that
ball
one.
2.
2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter guys in the game.
On the first, and Bumgarner rolling right through him here. 2
No
away.
batter number 7. Shortstop.
Back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. First delivery to him on the way. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Hit out towards second. And that's through for the hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0.
The designated hitter.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, Dero, being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
So next for the Nationals is the designated hitter, Adam Eaton. He struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 so far. Set and the pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
And this will be fouled away. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution is flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
3-2 now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for Washington. They still trail it here, 2-1. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Yohan Moncada. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
No strike.
Lifted the other way to left center. Soto range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Anthony Santander the next to bat. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
1-0.
A fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Robles is there, 2 gone. So here's Trey Mancini, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard towards center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. So the 2-out base hit in the top of the inning is still alive. And the screen shows the story right there. As that hitting streak will live to see another day.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
2-0.
2 balls and no strikes. He pulls this one into right. Thames is going to have room out there as he puts this away to ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Juan Soto.
Soto. Your
Marco
attention, please.
Ramirez enters
Now
to do the
pitching for
pitching in the
Baltimore.
bottom of the 6th.
Number 26.
First pitch on its way.
Marco. Ramirez.
Fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
0-1, here it comes.
That's a
Breaking ball below the zone. That's
The
ball
count is
1.
1 and 2.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count.
right fielder,
1 and 2,
number 9.
you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to.
Count 1 and 0.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0. Runs
2-0.
outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Here now the 2-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The count is
And he misses
3
with
and
that
2.
one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2. Waiting on deck is Drupal Cabrera. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far.
The third
That's
baseman,
4
number
strikeouts
20.
in the first 2 games, so
Drupal.
this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Here now is Drupal Cabrera. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Wind up and the 0-1.
That's outside.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. Our score remains 2-1.
Your
Ryan
attention,
Harper
please.
is on to pitch from
Now
the bullpen
pitching
now
for
to
the
start
Nationals.
inning number 7.
Number 33. Right.
Seventh inning ready to roll. And standing in is the DH, Pedro Severino. Hit on the ground out to short. Turner loves it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for the Orioles.
Into the box, Adley Rutschman tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see what he does for a follow-up act here. First offering on its way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Thames is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Ramon Urso. He flew out in his last at-bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball.
Well above the letters with the
Ball 1, no
fastball
strike.
that time. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Pitch on the way.
The count, 2-1.
He couldn't pull that one
I got
back
the
as
count,
he
2-2.
clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Thames is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. And they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. At the plate, Victor Robles. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
The 0-1 pitch. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Looked like a breaking ball that time, but it never came back down.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Now batting. First
Riding in. Ryan Zimmerman, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. First delivery to him on the way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Miguel Castro takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Swing and miss by Zimmerman as he sat down on strikes here.
Now batting.
2 away.
Catcher, Kurt.
Now to the plate, Kurt Suzuki. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
That's ball 2.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Now here's the pitch. There's the cold strike he was looking for. 2 and 2
balls,
now.
2 strikes.
2 out, nobody on. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Smoke on the ground, left side. And now this will be a base hit for Suzuki.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
the second baseman.
And here now is
Wilmer.
Wilmer Defoe.
Oh, that's out.
First pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so
that pitch is
far.
out.
2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
All even now, 2-2. 2 out with a man at first. Grounded to first. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Nationals lead 1. They're down 2-1. Stepping up now, Keani Cavaco. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air out toward left. Soto there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Starling Marte. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes.
Oh, that's just out.
The pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Third baseman.
Into the box now, Yohan Moncada. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Called strike, 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball well outside.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
The 1-2. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first with plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here now is Trey Turner, and at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
1-1. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. This ball will be chopped foul. The 1-2 pitch. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking the hitter and sending him packing.
Adam Eaton comes on with 1 away as he looks at the ball. It's 1-0. Lorenzen answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Michael.
Ball and strike. And this is taken for a called strike, and not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Juan Soto to the plate now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point.
1-1.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch,
I got a
but
ball,
it's
1
1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here. Will Harris enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Anthony Santana.
Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Zimmerman waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now back.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and no strikes. Outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind it 2-0. Lays off, and it's 3-0. Now here's the pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Thames will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. Matt Olson will stand in yet again as we flash it back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame for this ball. And he lays off there, 1-0. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Now the 2-0. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly. They'll whip this one first in time, and that ends the inning. 3 up. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eric Thames. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning if they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard. Now, you have to give credit for where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Count 1-0.
Fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. It's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get. But retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Now the pitch. As Drupal Cabrera is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
No strike.
That's by him for strike 1. Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 1-2. There's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end
Center
up as a
fielder,
manager.
number 16.
2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Nationals down to their final out now. And that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. First offering on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
I got one ball, one
Fastball
strike.
here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And the pitch.
Ball 2. Count is 2-1.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Taking called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for the Nats. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, folks, you've just witnessed a little bit of Major League Baseball history. That's win number 116. That's right, 116 on the season, tying them with the all-time record holders, the 2001 Mariners and the 1906 Cubs. It literally does not get any better than that.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Baltimore earned their 116th win, tops in the division. Madison Bumgarner records his 14th winning decision of the season. Giovanni Gallegos earns the save out of the bullpen, his 7th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
5 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the Nationals, 1 run on 6 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Madison Bumgarner. His record now is 14-5. The loss goes to Hunter Strickland. He falls to 4-6. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Looking first at the American League East, The Baltimore Orioles completed a short two-game sweep as they took down the Nationals in Washington 2-1. In the standings, the Nationals sit in last place in the National League East. They're 17.5 games out of first. And the Orioles are leading the AL East. They are more than 10 games ahead of second place. The Phillies finished off a two-game sweep as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 7-6. As of right now, the Blue Jays sit in last place in the American League East Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Phillies are in third place in the NL East, 10.5 back. The Rays combined for a four-hitter as they defeated the visiting Yankees 2-0. Heading into the day, the Rays sit in second place in the American League East Division, yet they currently lead the race for the American League wildcard. While the Yankees are fourth in the division, they're over 20 games out of first. The Red Sox launched 3 home runs as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 7-1. As of today, the Reds sit in third place in the National League Central Division, 17 games out of first. And the Red Sox are in third place in the AL East. They're over 20 games out of first. The Detroit Tigers pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 6-1. In the standings, the Indians are leading the American League Central, 2 games up on second place, while the Tigers are fourth in the division, 20 games out of first. Rougned Odor plated 5 on the day with 2 big flies as the Rangers pushed past the Twins 11-5. Entering the day's action, the Twins sit in second place in the AL Central Division. They're 2 games back. And the Rangers are in fourth place in the AL West, 9 games back. The Chicago White Sox hit 3 long balls as they defeated the A's in Oakland 10-4. Heading into the day, the A's are in first place in the AL West, yet they currently hold a spot in the race for the American League wildcard, while the White Sox are in third place in the AL Central, 5 games back. The Mets allowed only 5 hits in the game as they beat the visiting Marlins 6-3. At the start of the day, the Mets sit in fourth place in the National League East Division, 13 games out. And the Marlins are second in the division. They trail by 8.5 games. The Cubs totaled 11 hits as they got the win after some free baseball against the Pirates, 4-2. They continue to win as they now have 9 straight. As of today, the
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Baltimore Orioles and the Houston Astros. Anthony Santander looks to notch his 200th hit of the season. Coming up next. Justin Verlander, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Watches fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, Devo, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one to you two guys. Definitely. The 2 teams playing top of their game right now. Really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And that one is gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as the Orioles are now out to a 2-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, they take the lead.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
This is an awesome matchup, especially at this moment in time. You got some guys that are fighting for some serious hardware, and I want to see how this shakes out.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out.
Batting 4.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So here's Yoan Moncada. His line against Justin Verlander, not great. He's 1 for 8. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Unbelievable. A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. A solo home run for Yoan Moncada. Number 23 for him thus far. And the Orioles have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or if he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate.
The designated hitter.
High in the air out to center field. Springer on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Orioles 3, the Astros coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Luke Weaver, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And there's one gone to start the ninth.
Batting second.
Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, fellas, there's nobody that I'm more excited to watch play than Carlos Correa. His batting average is on the rise right now. And if you look at his last 10 games, you know why. He's hitting over 350 in that span. So he's found his groove. He's hitting just about everything right now.
Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty D. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams. Not to lose focus at this point of the year. Keep the big picture inside because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that one-game wild card winner go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Yordan Alvarez stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. Go on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that. Now batting, Adley Rutschman. He's a guy hoping to finish strong in the season's final month. Definitely in the discussion for Rookie of the Year honors. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. 1 away.
Batting it. The second baseman.
In now for the O's, Ramon Urso. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Rounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, man. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just going to.
And he fouls this one off. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Urso, base runner at first with 1 out. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
Did he go?
Did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
He's looking a lot sharper and settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
So here's Trey Mancini. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Springer looking up. See you later. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, number 68 now, as he draws ever closer as the Orioles have opened things up now 5-0.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Digging in next to be Starling Marte. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He launched one. Over the wall back in the opening frame. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Oh, and I think that got him in the foot. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But the way he's acting out there, it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Runners on his way to third. Pitch outside. The throw. And he will be nailed at third on a questionable decision, to say the least, and the inning is over. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. Next up for the Stros, Alex Bregman. These guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-0 here in the early going. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. This one's down to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Batting fifth.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And guys, one thing I want you to be mindful of in this one. We were here early, pregame, watching these guys take extra reps, ground balls, throwing the ball across the diamond, fly ball, shagging. This team has the highest fielding percentage in the American League, and the amount of work that goes in playing stellar defense.
He'll step in here at 275, 18 homers, and 62 driven in. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Gurriel is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0. You'll see this guy trying to get past you a little bit. But he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
From the stretch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. From the stretch. Takes this the other way to right. Mancini is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Astros leave 1. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. All set for the start of the inning. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Anthony Santander.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down, because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and he He's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now
With the plate, Matt Olson, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. 2-0 now.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
High and away, not close. 3-0. Into the corner and slicing foul. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. Now the 3-2 pitch. On the ground and right at the shifted infield. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Well, man, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens, you start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. As Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. It's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
And here he is in the 3rd inning. Trouble again. He's just not able to find that comfort zone out there.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And he's going to motion for the bullpen. That'll end the evening for Justin Verlander. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening. He certainly was not sharp. Looking at his career totals, Severino is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Another one sent foul. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. That misses. 1-2. First and second now. 1 man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Altuve for 1. Nearly a double play. It was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue. And now the tag is applied. It's a double play, and the side is retired. Digging in now, Josh Reddick, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one. We're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Garrett Stubbs. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Three and 0 now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base at the top of the order.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
In there. Now the throw.
No ball. One strike.
Is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
Wind up and the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Fastball called strike. 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Slapped hard the opposite way. And gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Orioles 5 and the Astros nothing. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi.
Now batting.
Standing in, Ramon Urso. He reached on a single in his first truck. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Correa is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 9.
So striding in, Keani Cavaco looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Out in front of it, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Now that's popped up. Uriel has it, and the side is retired. So they go ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate.
The left fielder, Michael.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled the ball. 1-0. Ball and strike. Swing hard liner to left center. And this will get over his outstretched glove. A great effort there, but it's a base hit.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Yordan.
Into the box, Yordan Alvarez. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch.
Ball 3.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Riding in once again, Alex Bregman. He got on top of one. It was a ground down victim last time. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Hit on the ground toward the left. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there.
The first baseman,
A spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs.
Uriel behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next one.
They get the force at the plate. Relay to first is too late, so no double play, but no run scored.
The center fielder, number 4, George.
So it's bases loaded, 1 away. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now the 0-1. Pitch popped up. Olsen takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
The batter,
Digging in,
number 1,
Carlos Correa
shortstop,
hit it hard but
Carlos
lined out in his first at-bat.
Correa.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is to jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Pause, and the 0-2. Fouled away. No runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Astros leave them loaded. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Trey Mancini. To a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Liner in there for a base hit.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report in these pitchers. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And he misses with it, 1-1. Oh, they'd look to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here, at least, his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg. High and deep to right center. Back goes Springer at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Relay to the plate. And he is lucky to be able to scamper back to third as he's in safely. Tag him out, returning to third, and it's a very costly double play. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Runner in scoring position with Sagan. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw on the first gets him, and the side is retired. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just one hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. A 1-1 home. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Now with the plate, Garrett Stubbs. Threw a base on balls his first time up. And look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. One out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. Mancini is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The batter, the
second baseman, Jose Altuve. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they saw right there. Maybe the first base coach was giving him the green light to go ahead and go to second base, but obviously it didn't work out in that situation. It did take a good throw to get him.
The 1-0 home. It's a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been breaking lately. It all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher. Just go ahead and challenge him.
No runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he'll just watch the cut fastball here for strike 1. 3-1. There's ball 4.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. From the stretch, here's the pitch. From the belt, the pitch. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the ship. And Brantley will reach. He's got a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this. You better be circled on that hitter. That's his second hit of the ball.
This is in the air to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And digging in and looking for more, Yohan Moncada. Already 2 for 2. We'll look to add on right here. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Springer looking up. See you later. Solo shot to right center. His second of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Matty V, Vero, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round trip of the game so far. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss with them. That's acceptable.
Pedro Severino is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Pitch on the way.
Too high. Ball.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher.
Digging in the switch hitter, Adley Rutschman. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. That ball is absolutely crushed. Reddick looks up, and that one is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 14 on the season as this lead swells to 7-0.
The second baseman.
On the line, that's a base hit into left field.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush.
That's number 9.
First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice.
Stepping in now, Kiani Kabako, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one.
1-1.
Still only one out in the inning. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw goes to third, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Trey Mancini trying to keep it going. Perfect 3 for 3 thus far. And it misses inside 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And the score is the runner from first, make it 9-0.
They say when it rains it pours, and it's pouring out there right now. Drives in 2 more with that shot, making it 4 runs in the inning. This inning is starting to get away from him.
Josh James gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Here's Starling Marte as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. As a look, now the pitch. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two. Bouncer to the left side. Barehanded at his knees. It's there. He got him. Digging in once again, Anthony Santander. He was a double play victim last time around. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air into shallow left center. Correa ranging into the outfield. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Now the 1-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The first baseman,
ready once again, Yuli Gurriel. He's 1 for 2 in this one. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Santander will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 4.
Here's George Springer. First offering on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. In there, base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here. Just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Carlos Correa is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Takes this the other way to right, and that is into right field. The base hit. The throw home. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. One left for Houston. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. So here's the cleanup. Matt Olson will lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Ball one to start the at-bat. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
Gurriel brings it in, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now that.
So digging in now, Yohan Moncada trying to keep it going. Perfect 3 for 3 thus far.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 delivery. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Ball. 2 strike.
And right into the shift. Reined in. And he'll hit this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now that.
Striding forward now is the DH, Pedro Severino. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. That ball is absolutely crushed.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Into the box now, Adley Rutschman.
The catcher.
As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. And Brantley will make the catch, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Orioles add on thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Orioles 10 and the Astros nothing. Last half of the 7th here. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Josh Reddick.
The right fielder.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
In the air now out to left field. Santander's got it, and there's one away.
Now batting. The catcher.
Stepping into the box, Garrett Stubbs. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Now the pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Short, hit hard, scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. Ready to begin the 8th. That'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Ramon Urso. Back up the middle. Into center field, a base hit, so early trouble here to start the 8th inning.
Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, he'll take 3 to 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
So now to the plate, Keani Cavaco. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher coming so hard to the plate. And they did damage.
First pitch of the at-bat. Trey Mancini comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He's ready now. The pitch.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, no strike.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Jason Dominguez will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Jason Dominguez.
Now a ground ball for Altuve, could be 2. The second for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there. Digging in, Starling Marte. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And he is out at second. Jason Dominguez will stay in the game, taking over in right and batting number 9. Here's Michael Brantley. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, man. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
William Webb is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble out a little bit and give him another chance. And hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. There's a look at the final line for the Orioles starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Third baseman number 2.
So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th. And that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman.
0-1.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
One of the keys to good pitching is attacking early in the count. That's 2 pitches, 2 swings, and an 0-2 count. Let's see if he...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up Starling Marte.
Starling Marte.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The left fielder,
ready for another shot now. Anthony Santander steps in for the 5th time today, giving him a bonus chance, if you will, to keep that hitting streak alive.
Yeah, and thank his lucky stars, his lineup's been able to get him that 5th opportunity. Right here, you're usually only seeing 3 to 4 at bats if you work a walk in. He's got a chance to keep this hit streak alive.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Reddick looks up. Unbelievable. A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. Matt Olson connects for a two-run home run. Home run number 58 on the year as the blowout continues. Brad Peacock comes on the pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Gurriel over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Orioles.
The designated hitter for the Orioles, Pedro Severino, comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. So here's Yuli Gurriel, and then what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic. Watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Michael Gibbons on his way into the ballgame now, as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year. And it's fouled away. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Marte going back. It's up and out of here into the archway.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows, finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat, being shut out all game, but not anymore.
First, a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1-0.
That's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Ready with the 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Skied into straightaway right. Dominguez is there, 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder.
Digging in, Josh Reddick. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Right to him. Throw on to first, and the Orioles claim the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over. 12-1 at the end of this one. Baltimore win for a division-leading 117th time. Luke Weaver records the victory, his 13th of the year. Justin Verlander couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.